Hey guys, Zanitoria here, and this might be a kind of long video. It just depends how long it takes me to explain everything and talk about all this. But you may enjoy it, you may not. I'm gonna be a little more relaxed because I don't want to lose my voice for this. May take me a little bit. It is possible. I need a stair there. No, I've just now noticed this. But first off, this is my server. There's not tons of people invited yet, and it's 6:36 a.m. so no one's on. Because I think most of them live here in America, or I think one lives in Mexico. I think that's him over there. Dedicator 612, I believe, is his name. I hope I've remembered that. And you'll see some stuff here. I'm going to explain that shortly. But what I'm going to show, let me say this first. It does have enough for 24 players. I've not filled it up yet. There's only, I'd say, 7 or 8 of us. So I'm still going to invite a few, and it's going to be from the comments. And if you want to enter to be on the server, I'll tell you that at the end. So you have to watch the video and learn about it first. I think that would be better. But anyways, I'm uploading right now. I'm uploading Minecraft episode 17, I think. I have till 21 records. I need to record today if I can. But this server, it has quite a few things. It's whitelist only, so I'm only going to invite a few. I mean, I can't invite every one of you, and I can't invite, like, maxing it to 24 because I want to see if any of the Scotland people want to come on as well. So I have to be ready for that. But I don't expect all people to be on all the time, so it might be full sometimes, or it probably will not. I've never known a server to really be full, other than if it was like walls. Well, that's about it. But anyways, the first thing you see, I've been messing with a lot of stuff in the chat there. First thing that you would want to know is I've gotten spawn and all this working. As you can see, spawn goes here. This is where you spawn, and it is a nice overlook into just many places here. And you can see a little bit of light over there. I think it's where Patrick's put his place. Well, I know what that is. He's put like little jungle house, and this is all stuff that I've built. I'm gonna tear that down later because I don't really like it. It didn't turn out like I was expecting it to. Plus, at the top it didn't do right. I was expecting it to go into 4, if that makes sense. So it'd be like one little iron thing up. I'll show you later. But anyways, the first thing that I guess I'll show off here is if I use warp. I'm gonna have all this set up, by the way, on a bulletin board back here. So if you're wondering, that'll be the way to go to know all this. But for now, I'll actually just do this. No one else will have the power to do this except me, or no one else should right now. I'm gonna have to test it with someone else later just to make sure. But I will do warp and then signs. Then it should turn blue. Then I'll be able to click it, and then we're in the sign room, which is this spear not far from spawn. And this is where it's going to warp to PvP arenas and all the other cool stuff like that. So I went ahead and gave myself some money so I could do stuff like this. I might make this change to where it actually costs for healing and weather and sun, but right now I'm not going to. But okay, as you can see, it's pure nighttime. I'll even do this. So it's pure night, and then you can hit the time day one. By the way, you left click it, or right click it rather, just like using anything else, and it goes straight to daytime. I might make that cost a little bit because there is an economy. As you can see, when I type balance, that shows how much money I have. You can also sell stuff, like press sell. Well, I don't have it in my hand. There we go. I had to scroll over it. Sell, and then it will go ahead and sell that entire thing, and you get $32 with that. So that I think that's pretty cool. I do like having the economy. I've always enjoyed those for some reason. I don't know. I used to be on a server that had that, and it was my favorite server that I've had. So let's say it's raining. I think that might turn it on. Yeah, it'll start raining in just a moment. Is that a creeper just staring at me? Oh, that's cute. Another thing I found is I build with my texture pack, like looking how it looks good, so I hope it looks good to everyone else. And I'm trying to decide if the storm is actually there or not, because I have Optifine installed to where it doesn't actually show storms, but I'll go ahead and hit that, and that should fix it. Then you got healing. You can just right click that and you're healed. And then let's say you have, something like a diamond pickaxe or something that you want to heal or repair rather, and you don't have an anvil, or you don't want to find an anvil, you just want it to be easier. You can go here and just click on that. Obviously my hand cannot be repaired, but that is a thing. Okay, let me do this. And oh, I forgot to do that. Whatever. But I can buy 10 EXP. So as you can see, it'll level you up. So if you're wanting to enchant something, that's a quick way to kind of do it. And as you can see, it's taking the money out of my account. So let's go ahead and put it back into game mode 1 though. And then over here, got a warp to a mushroom island I found. Just right click on that. And it's actually a really big mushroom island. I think it's the biggest one I've seen so far. Like, I'm rather impressed with it. No, and it actually breaks off over there. I didn't know that. Or there's like a little tinier island. But it's rather large. It goes on for quite some time. The server, it's not laggy. I can tell you that. And even the one that lives in Mexico, he said that it's not laggy for him. So I think that's a good thing. The server is based in New York. So if that helps with anyone on the East Coast, they probably would like that. But as you can see, this is a nice little mushroom island. I don't kill all the mushrooms. Try to breed them, keep them around. That's kind of what the purpose is. But I do need to make a way to get back, so I'm going to do this so I can find where that is, and then I'll put flying speed's high. There we go. I'll do this warp signs. I still need to work all this out, but it's getting there. May take me a little bit, but it's not really a big deal. And then you have the sand village, which I found yesterday, and Rosal was working on, I think, a little bit. And I put do not kill the villagers there for trading, and you can get your stuff like potatoes and carrots. That's kind of hard to find. But make sure that you replant. That's probably the biggest thing with it, just make sure you replant and be kind to others with that. But yeah, you can trade with the villagers. Not sure what they are really wanting there. I don't think they're too picky. Yeah, 9 cooked fish for an emerald, so you can get your emeralds that way as well. There's a bunch of sand temples. This isn't large biomes, but it certainly feels like it. I have noticed this. But also, back does work. If you want to use that, like if you die, it's very, very helpful to use. But that's definitely a good thing to use. And then over here, I'm going to have a warp to the bank. I just haven't made it yet. And this is the jail, by the way. Like, I'll jail people like as a pre-ban. I don't expect to have to ban anyone because my viewers are awesome. Plus, I'm not going to invite people that I don't really trust. I'm going to probably invite the ones I see comment the most and comment the kindest. So, yeah, maybe that's just a little warning. But I don't expect to have to ban anyone ever, so, or hopefully not. But here, this will be the bank, as right now I've only gotten balance, but I'm going to make a like a little section from here out, I think, and have like it guarded by the iron bars, like how they sit behind the glass in regular banks. Well, they don't mind, but they probably should. And this is something I need to delete. It's just, it didn't turn out how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a skyscraper, but I didn't build it the right way, so I need to work on it. And as you can see, I didn't even build a floor. I have my flying speed really high right now. There we go. I mean, it looks cool from the inside, but I'll just do that. What I didn't like about it was the fact that here on the top, I wanted it to just be like, I wanted it to be centered, but be like this. If I can break it all quicker. There we go. Kind of be like that and all centered, but as you can see, that's off center and it looks kind of funny. And I wish you could put just like a glowstone right in the middle, but you cannot. But I just want to make a little something like that because I thought that was kind of cool. I've done it on something else before, but I don't remember what it was. but I have to delete all this later. Which that won't be hard because I have world edit tools, so it's not a big deal. I can just delete it by setting position, so it's not a big deal at all. But there's that, and I just made these little stairs that go down here. This took me a while because I didn't have the world edit then, and it was kind of annoying. And back to these chests, I can't use them because it's got my name on them, and I don't know if I can set them up for other people. I could try. I'll do that in just a moment. But the basic gist of this is you can create chest shops. That's what this plugin that I have installed is. So this means I'm selling one of brick, and it has buy for $10 brick. You probably, I don't know, you can set up your own prices. I just put that in randomly. And then this, I have Zanitoria TV 10, sale 15. Well, I don't have to type the Zanitoria TV. It does that by itself because you place it down. You just do enter 10, S 15, which means sell for 15, and then wood 2, which is this birch wood plank. If I'm not mistaken, well, I don't really know the whole. I think this is wood 1, wood 2, wood 3. So that would be my guess. But see, if I try to go into it, even if I get at this angle, it'll just open the chest. And then make sure to private them so people won't just do this and get into them. Obviously, I can get into them now because I have it privated. And if you want to private your stuff, well, let me go and break this down. I don't really need that anymore. Well, that's okay. That's just where I'm uploading. Alright, I'll show it off right here. I need to build a shop as well. I might do that, or like a market for people to sell in. I think that would be fun. I'll build a little market. And that's how you private stuff. It's literally simple as that. You can do that to furnaces and even workbenches, I believe, which I don't see a huge point in doing that. And that's the community farm. If you do go here, you don't kill everything, of course. Make sure to breed and make sure that they all come back. But let's say I'm going to put this wood in here. Let's see if I can put someone else's name on it. Okay, so I'll do Rosal because it's the only one I can remember the full name to without numbers and stuff. So was that 64? Sale. We'll do it for. I'll do it for like 12 because it's random. Wood 2, and that might work. And if I click on it, is it going to work? I'm not sure. It might not work since let me take that off. Maybe that does something. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out once one of them are on. See if I can make it work. Say GM. Maybe that'll help. You can't buy here. So apparently I can't buy there. Don't know what that's about. I've just installed these, so I won't have to, figure out everything on them. It's going to be a few days before I actually invite anyone. Okay, so I can't have my own sign on it. I now know this. But it's going to be a few days before I actually invite anyone to it. So it will remain exclusive to the few people that are on here from now. We're just going to work some things out, make sure everything is proper and going fine. Okay, let me turn it back to day. See, I don't have to go to the sign. I can be lazy, but that's just so I can run stuff. I do turn it to day every so often, just because I need to work on stuff, and they don't seem to ever complain about it, to be honest. Which I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. But I think it's turned out well. This is going to be basically a floating city. That's why it's continuing out. And there's a lot of water here, so I figured that would be a good idea to just bring it out here and do a bunch of skyscrapers. I'll allow anyone to build here. So yeah, I've not even protected the jail yet, or any of these things. So that's a bit of an issue. That's why I'm only inviting people that I trust right now. I need to work on getting it all protected. Even the bars aren't protected, so you could technically break through them. Well, I can't always, but I didn't know why I just did that. Whoops. And then I'll go ahead and show off what houses that I know exist at the moment. I like having a free hand. It's kind of weird. Alright, this is, I think, Right Box's. Right Box? Yeah, Right Box. I don't think he's been on since the first day of opening it. But he was the first one on, and I think it's a he. If not, I'm sorry. But this is Right Box's place. And it's, you know, it's small. He's already found, it has found, lots of cobblestone already. Found a dungeon as soon as they got on, which is pretty cool. And I think Dedicator built all of this. And it's turning out well, and someone's got a chest here. I guess that's shears. So if you do get on here, make sure to shear the sheep. Don't kill them, because that's how it needs to be done. And then what's this? Starting items do not take it all at once. Leave some for other players, courtesy of Dedicator 612. And there's some starting items, which is always good. And then I think this is, ooh, what's this? New to server, if you need a bed, please take one and put it back in the chest when you are done. Roselle. Oh, so she has a bed chest? Your house is turning out awesome, Dedicator. No, so she does. That's actually a good idea, because it's kind of hard to get beds in the beginning, and when I'm offline, it's harder to turn it to day, and, you know, set your place with that. Also, I forgot to show another command. I'll just do that here since I come here most of the time. If you want to set home, you just literally type set home, and then home to get there. It's that simple. That's definitely a useful little perk to have. Otherwise, it's not very, you know, very fun having to walk back all the time. So that's definitely a good one to have. But that's Roselle's place. This is where she started out, and as you can see, there are heads on a stick or like a post. That was my doing. I was trying to freak everyone out by just kind of putting it in front of their houses, because I'm weird. But you know, that's just me. And this is where Patrick started out, and his actual place now should be right over here somewhere. There it is. It's kind of hidden, which is probably a good thing. And then, yeah, I did the head post thing again. He's got his dog, and you know, he's got it working going on here. I actually like that idea. That's what I wanted to do before in a Let's Play. And I think there's something else, like in a tree somewhere here. Oh, there's here it is. Yeah, there's this. I'm not sure if he built this or not. I'm not sure who did, but I think it looks rather nice. And it's right behind, I think this is Dedicator's house, if I'm not mistaken. He's got his little farm going on. He did have it inside, so I guess he's fixed that. Oh, he's moved his head. Trespassers will be welcomed. But apparently he's moved his house, which I think his house turned out pretty good. I'll wait to close his door when I go out. He's already got an anvil going, which I'm surprised with. That was quick. He's got his little enchantment table going on. That is actually really quick. I think he was the first one to find diamonds, and he found quite a few of them already, so it's rather impressive. And then over here is, I guess, Revan, maybe? Oh god, I forgot the name. Oh my god. Is that what it is? I just call him Alan most of the time. Yep, okay, I was right. I'm having issues today. I just woke up. Don't judge me. Yeah. So as you can see, I put I did actually have a few heads down here, and by a few I mean one taking up every single space. You know, because he likes that smile that Buzz Lightyear has. I really need to change my skin back, but I forgot about it. So he sleeps with a bunch of heads at the foot of his bed, which always is a good thing. Helps you sleep better at night. But that's his head, Patrick's, and then mine. And I believe, yeah, I know that's Deadpool. And then he's just a classy pig, and as you can see, it's got this over it. He had his first home, which this is his first home. As you can see, it's very nice. I think it's better than that one because it's just so open. But he had his first home, and I think he was so proud of it that he wanted to go ahead and build a second one right over here. It didn't take very long, but he's kind of missing a roof at the moment, which is, you know, a little bit bad, but that's okay. And I really like how he did this with the wool. I think it looks really good. And I guess this is going to be some type of like fireplace and chimney, maybe. Chimney. Felt weird to say. But yeah, I think that's what that's going to be. That would be my guess. And holy sugarcane. Someone's been planning that, it seems, which is good. So that will definitely be useful. That'll probably be lined with that completely. But as you can see, this is a nice little lake. I like how this is forming, and they've done some form of battleships where it comes out of these dispensers. I don't know who exactly. I just know Rosal and someone else. That's all I know. I think it'd actually be kind of cool if there's like a tunnel through here to go to this one, and come out like right here, and then you'd be able to basically traverse all of this. Well, until you hit the ice. You'd be able to go this way and go into another lake though, and you might be able to take the river and get out a little bit far. There's like if you're good with a boat, you should be fine, because it gets all good here, and then there's a huge river. That actually looks really nice. But I've also found a few sand temples, so I've teleported people to come get the stuff and loot it a bit, because I think that's fair, since I can spawn anything in right now. So I do plan to play it legally. It's just I'm trying to get everything set up first, and yeah, that's basically it. But I think that's just about it. So if you do want to join the server, probably the main thing you need to be subscribed. That's helpful. And if I see that you've commented before, and commented a fair bit, and always nice comments, I'll probably be more towards you. So that is a good thing. For those of you that do comment, I do very much thank you for it. And I plan to open another server in the future, so maybe that's just incentive to comment more. Because it does very much help me out, and I very much appreciate it. But basically all you need to do is in the comments leave your Minecraft username, leave your age, and then leave I forget what the other thing was. Oh yeah, leave what the first thing you want to build is, like whether it be a house or whether it be a farm, or whatever you may want to do, because that's just that's what we're kind of looking for, just to kind of fill up this area, make it look all nice and stuff, and that's just about it. But I do hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you do get the opportunity to be on the server. Like if it starts dying out, I will basically do what they do on Scotland, the Scotland server, not in Scotland, but I will go ahead and make a cemetery and just grave you in unwhitelist if you've not been on for quite some time without an excuse or like a pre-thing. So I will do that to where you can to where I can invite other people. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's really it, I think. And I think we're good on that front. I think I've showed the important commands and the kind of cool things of the server. I don't know, I like the economy and stuff like that, because it just makes life I guess easy. Well, not easier. I mean, you still have to work for it. You still have to sell stuff and dig, and I think diamonds are like $200, so that would take a little bit to get. Plus you'll have to buy them from a shop that I make, so I might make them, I don't know, I'll probably keep them at $200. I think that's fair. I don't know, because I want people to have fun with it, but I want it to still be a challenge and everything. So yeah, and for some reason can't sell glowstone. I don't know what's up with that, but you can always sell it to other players, I'm pretty sure. So that might be something that just has to set up by shop, but I think that's an okay thing to do. But I'm gonna make maybe a market area somewhere through here, in just a little bit, and I think that would be a relatively good thing for everyone. But I will do more videos on this for sure, and I'll have some of maybe some of the people that want to be in a Skype call or Ventrilo or whatever I may use. If they want to be on it, I will try to get them on, and so they can maybe show off their stuff and show what they've done and so on and so forth. But really, that's just about it. I think we're good. and I'm going to go record some other stuff because I need to. Oh boy. I have a lot of recording to do today. Not entirely looking forward to it, but I am at the same time. But that's okay. But I do thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a like and a comment at the end, if you will, and make sure you're subscribed, because that would be cool. But yeah, goodbye.